All right, all right, all right. We listened to this. We got this going. What is this? What the fuck is this? What's happening to our goddamn youth? Back in the day, when a man had teddy bears behind him, it was institutionalized. Now they got teddy bears that look like Garfield. Back in the day, when a man or a boy had a little slit on his eyebrow, it was from a knife wound. You know, like Jason Momoa. That's a purebred Iowa boy right there. Love that man. Nowadays, they do that little eyebrow slit to themselves. Fucking bullshit. All right, let's see what he has to say.
And you please don't go.
That was terrible.
Fuck you. That's why you're listening to that band. And you're never getting it back. And you're always going to be bald. No matter what you do. I know you're going to see this. You're going to always be bald. And you please.
God damn. You look like you say Mohammed. Yeah, well, that's right. That is how you say it. Fuck, how else are you supposed to fucking say it? Mohammed. True patriot given relief from lockup. Thank God for some good fucking news. Holy shit. Riley Williams, the woman accused of stealing Nancy Pelosi's laptop on January 6th, was ordered to only leave home for work, court, or approved outings. One exception, a fairies and fantasy themed fair. Listen, if our brave patriots want to go to a fairies and fantasy themed fair, they should be able to do so. Just because she did the right thing and steal Nancy Pelosi's laptop only to try and sell it to foreign agents does not mean that she gets to be fired from her job or not go to the medieval fair and have a turkey leg every now and then. What the fuck? Bet you liberals, you talk about prison abolition all the fucking time until it comes down to a person who just stole a eeny beady teensy weensy laptop and wanted to sell it to foreign agents. That's called the free market. What the fuck? This NPR article starts off with hear ye, hear ye. Okay, Vanessa Romo. Embellishing a little bit, are we? I remember the days when the National Public Renaissance didn't do things like this. They did objective news. None of that liberal flair. Y'all need to fucking jerk off before you come onto this broadcast. What the fuck do you mean laptop girl kind of cute? Holy fuck. They're a piece of pussy you won't try to fuck, you goddamn coomers. Holy shit. Michigan GOP Governor Candace says having a baby is healing for rape victims. Oh, speaking of Michigan, I got a fucking bone to pick with that goddamn state. Sexy ass Governor Gretchen Whitmer, who I tried to kidnap outside of the confines of the FBI, personally, with all the boys, recently defended abortion laws again. Goddamn 20th century rule out there in Michigan made by brave patriots that came before us that decided a woman should not be able to get an abortion if she wants to. Earlier today, a lower court in Michigan decided that that law was unconstitutional, that women should be able to murder whatever babies they want to. Meanwhile, that's what's going on in Michigan. That's why we need ladies like this. Girl power, you know, real girl power. GOP candidate saying cool stuff like this that I can't even trivialize because it's totally normal and not crazy to say stuff like that. Okay. Beginning to realize that covering the news with this tone is a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be, you know? Because all you fucking fake news lovers out there, you want the fake news. You want the fake shit. And I'm scared. Because they're coming after me. They're coming after me for being honest. For telling you the goddamn truth. Like, at the top of the hour, there's a 6-second ad break, folks. And if you no longer want to see those motherfucking ads, all you need to do is subscribe. Which you can do for $5 or you can do for free. All right? You can do that for $5 or you can do that for free with a Twitch fucking Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account. You get one free Prime subscription a month. Or you can get gifted a sub to be one of the loyal patriots that's also fighting for the truth and fighting for justice and fighting for free speech. Okay? These are things you can do. You avoid the top of the hour ad break, of course. Here's the 1 minute ad break now. Yeah, buddy. Oh boy. Yeah, buddy. Here's the 1 minute ad break now. Eber gone. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Remember Dr. Disrespect? This is him now after Twitch banned him, removing his freedom of speech, of course. He became a Trump supporter. Glad to see some people finally being open against libtard media. That's right. That's true. Andrew Tate wants to save your son. I do want to talk about... I didn't realize this was the guy, the new Joe Rogan, Jordan Peterson, Ben Shapiro guy. Read it for yourself or have a literate friend help you. Alex SDR surgery fund. He says, do you feel like a failure that the amount you need to help your own son is less than a quarter than I spend on one of my 5 cars? I will help you if you ask. It's nothing to me. Your comic books have failed, but I am a success. Ask nicely and I'll save your son. Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, that's a little, that's a bit beyond the pale now, isn't it? That's a bit much. I'm going to put that on him being British, okay? No American would do that. God damn. All right, let's take a look at what my queen, Marjorie Taylor Greene had to say about the crazy hospital that's taking care of children. By taking care, I mean giving them medical help. Unacceptable, of course. In my America, children fucking die. Okay? Guess what? Child at the Boston Children's Hospital. If God wanted you to survive, you wouldn't have child leukemia. Okay? That's right. Brave conservatives coming after the real villains of society. Children with cancer. And also trans children, too. They've had it far too good for far too fucking long. Thank God Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is very sexy, and I find her very attractive. She does CrossFit. I think that's fine. Is here with an announcement. With a wonderful, brave announcement.
Joins us with an announcement about new legislation pending. Congressman, thanks so much for coming on. So what do you plan to do about this?
Well, I find this absolutely appalling, Tucker. And, you know, the whole reason why I ran for Congress in the first place is because I'm one of the Americans that are sick and tired of our government.
All right, first of all, I got to take a pee break real quick while this plays, all right? I got to take a pee break. I'll be back in a second.
Allowing the abuse of the American people. But when it comes to gender-affirming care, which is really child abuse, this is actually an assault and it's child abuse. And this practice should never happen. It's so disgusting and appalling, and it's an embarrassment to our country. You see, I'm one of those that believes the Republican Party is only worth being a true party, worth deserving of the people's votes if we are willing to stand up and stop horrific things like child abuse and like so-called gender-affirming care, which is really genital mutilation. It's puberty blockers that cause chemical castration, teenage girls actually having their breasts chopped off, teenage boys being castrated. This needs to be illegal, and I'm introducing a bill called Protect Children's Innocence Act, and it would create a law that would cause it to be a Class C felony for any person involved in so-called gender-affirming care. That means genital mutilation surgery, that means hormones, that means puberty blockers, anything involving any youth under the age of 18, because these kids are too young to make these awful decisions that will affect them and will be permanent for the rest of their lives.
You cut the breasts off a little girl, you should go to prison, of course. You perform a medically unnecessary hysterectomy on a little girl, you should be in prison. So, I mean,
That's right. Except fake news media is saying that that's actually not allowed and that's not happening. But I don't know who to believe. Fake news media, the hospital themselves performing medical decisions on consenting adults at the age of 18, or Tucker Carlson, who in a court had to lie and say that he's just doing what he's doing for entertainment in order to avoid becoming yet another victim of the American criminal justice or civil litigation structure, kind of like divorce court. Who could I believe? Boston Children's Hospital themselves and the doctors? Or Tucker fucking Carlson? Obviously, Tucker Carlson's who I believe in that situation because he's never lied to me.
I assume you're going to get every Republican vote for this.
You know, I should have every single Republican co-sponsor, but unfortunately I don't yet. I only have 5 co-sponsors. I'm talking to all of my colleagues and urging them because, Tucker, let me tell you something.
Folks, what we need to do is defund the FBI because they hurt my president's feelings. And instead take all those funds from the FBI that's now defunded. Get off. Take all those funds and then make a force specifically designated, armed and dangerous force, specifically designated to do like brigades on trans children that are going to a swim meet, you know? Because there's nothing more dangerous to the American society than a 14-year-old trans girl that's at a swim meet. That's right. Hank, are you a hippie? Cut your hair lip? What do you mean? Yeah, this is a mullet, but a 360 mullet, as Ferreo pointed out. The fuck do you mean? I don't have a hippie hair. Long hair is fine. It's 2022 now. Y'all are blowing this out of proportion. Yeah, you know who also had long hair? Jesus did. That's right. Some of you libtards don't know. Yeah. People used to say, oh, mullets are like business up front, party in the back. Guess what? This is business and party all around. 360. No scope. Our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Okay, let's continue.
This is a referendum on the Republican Party. When we take back the majority, if the American people elect us, we have a lot of work to do. Not only do we need to impeach Merrick Garland, we need to clean out the corrupt FBI. We need to hold the Democrats accountable and defund all of their climate garbage. 87,000 IRS army, but there's one.
Yeah, defund the FBI, take money away from the IRS, Don't let them collect your taxes, which is, of course, taxes are theft, you know, because I want to make sure that Lockheed Martin continues paying zero in taxes and only gets subsidies from the government because they need to do that R&D, obviously, you know. That's why I'm terrified of the IRS. Fuck the IRS, defund them. Make sure we have an armed brigade that goes after trans girls, though, in the state of Utah. If they dare step foot into a swim meet. Fucking unacceptable.
Thing that we have got to do, and we're not even a party worth deserving of the American people's votes if we cannot protect children from this horrific child abuse and create this to be a felony, because this practice has to end. It's the kind of things nightmares are made of, and these are monsters under kids' beds that are doing these horrific things to them.
Yeah. Well, you can't sexually mutilate children. Sorry. And I hope you will send...
You can't. You really can't. Actually, it's illegal, which is why I don't know why they're talking about it. But I guess if they're talking about it, it must be real. You know. Also, the only time you can actually mutilate children is called circumcision, which I'm, of course, against. I am an intactivist, after all.
Send us a list of every Republican who's too cowardly to affirm the obvious. Once again, you can't sexually mutilate children, period. No. So thank you, Congresswoman, for what you're doing on this. We appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, we appreciate it. All right. Fucking brave, beautiful Marjorie Taylor Greene. I love her. I hope she lives a very long life. I certainly do not wish the exact opposite. I wish her well. And she's certainly not a fucking psychopath. Anyway, definitely does not look like a Titan from that anime that only perverts watch. Attack on Titan. He looks nothing like that. Some of these liberals are saying Marjorie Taylor Greene looks like a Titan. I laugh at that. Will Hank be with us the entire stream? Maybe. At first, Hank thought that he could be here, but now I feel like my voice is hurting a little bit. It's hard. It's hard to keep this going. You know, I might medically retire a little bit and then bring the other bisexual Armenian genocide denier back. Yeah, it's hard to be a patriot 24/7. You fucking kidding me? You guys don't understand. Okay. What do you think of this moment? The hell is this?
Tyler, what?
I just want Fortnite!
Come here!
What? Oh my gosh! I can't believe it!
What happened?
I just want Fortnite!
There's something wrong with our nation's children, folks. Maybe President Xi Jinping didn't have the worst ideas when he decided. Maybe President Xi Jinping didn't have the worst ideas when he decided that we should abolish this sort of behavior. Maybe limit it to an hour a day, if you know what I'm saying. You know what would fix this boy right up? The military. Okay, send his ass to JROTC. That boy ain't right. He'll learn the value of $1 when he's peeling potatoes in the back of a brigade. Okay? Russians shitting on top, G. They better not be.
What pisses me off most, you thick fuck.
Андрюша, Ваня Елен got the toilet again. Но он же не виноват, что у тебя пися маленькая.
What pisses...
What the fuck? All right. Soy latte's turning you into a libtard. Conservatives during lockdown, but about Applebee's. Love the Army, brother. That is... that is unacceptable that you... Oh, my God. Okay. All right. Hold on now. Okay. All right. Let's get this shit. Let's move away from that. Okay. I've fucking seen this so many goddamn times. Stop sending me the same fucking stupid ad. What the fuck? Google Ad Services? Page ad? What the hell is this? Only man I've ever seen define.
Can't be real.
Let's go, boys! Let's go!
Can't be real.
That's right. They're not boys. They're fucking men. They're not boys. They're fucking men. Big, beefy men. Big, sexy men. And you can't take that away from them, no matter how hard you fucking try. You know your community's 30 plus years old when you send the same 6-month-old TikTok over and over again. That's right. This community is a bunch of old folks. But listen, old people vote conservative, so we're good.
Screw off, Brayden. You're always up on me riding my junk. Well, guess what? I'm gonna do something that you're too scared to do. I'm gonna ask out Riley. What? You and Riley? Sweet. That ruins the whole plan. Yeah. I was gonna propose. Yeah? The whole frickin' army's doing it. I don't want to be the one left out. Plus, we get a sick house. No, she will not cheat on me.
Hank Pecker is a secret globalist controlled opposition run by the D-State. Wake up, sheeple. No, I'm not. How dare you? Oh, these fucking Tic Tacs are so goddamn cringe. I can't believe it. I mean, even when I want to agree with the message because I'm confused, of course. Otherwise, I would never agree with the message that our brave military members get their wives fucked the moment that they step foot on foreign soil. Okay, after getting locked up into a marriage way too early, way too fucking soon. Okay. I can't even agree with that message, but I certainly can't agree with the delivery. ROTC guys should get that insecurity beat out of them a little better. Yeah, JKing, but you can't beat insecurities out of anything. Cringe liberals. Insane woke TikToks. Oh, that's right. Let's take a look at some of this shit. Okay.
It is to nobody needs you to advocate for how difficult it is to use gender neutral pronouns. Nobody said that the gender binary was easy.
Why'd they sound like that? And when I say they them, I don't mean like MB they them. Okay, I mean like they in general. All the people that make TikToks like this, they all got the same tone of voice.
These are not my preferred pronouns. These are my pronouns. You will use them, or you will not refer to me at all. If you misgender me,
why'd they always do that eye roll thing too? Like you're not an anime cat girl or anime cat they. Anime cat? Fuck. Why'd they always do the hit or miss? I bet she never miss, huh? Move when they're talking. It's like, and then the camera pans on their face. Fucked up.
me by mistake, fix it and move on. I don't need your elaborate apology. I don't care how many times you say sorry. Just don't do it again. Moreover, if someone else misgenders...
How do you know what anime is, brother? What do you mean? All the base groypers in my group chat. that I'm a part of, all of them are over the age of 45, by the way. They all watch anime. They love it. That's how you be based and red-pilled.
It is never your job to tell them that it's okay. 'Cause it isn't. I get it. The discussion of the gender spectrum confuses you, and that's fine. But if you don't know anything about it, don't fucking speak on it.
There are non-binary people. There are trans men who lactate. There are those who go by he, him, different pronouns. It's just inclusive to everybody. It is not hurting cis women to say chest feeding, but it does hurt those who go by other pronouns to continue to say breastfeeding, especially if they have body dysmorphia.
It's something you own.
Okay. I mean, men have titties too. Especially a lot of my friends, okay? A lot of them got breast disease. It's all good. I'm just saying. They certainly lactate, brother. I'll tell you what. Okay? When a man gets breast cancer, you don't call it chest cancer. You say breast cancer. Why is it that these lip-tarts constantly want to do over-inclusive, gender-neutral language that ends up turning into something weird? You know? Even if I was, Hank Pecker, in favor of gender-neutral pronouns, which I'm not, of course, obviously, God forbid, still seems kind of strange to just try to add unnecessary context to a thing that you could just use for men, women, or non-binary folks. Just a breast disease. Titty, a booby. Nancy Pelosi's got them. And your uncle with gynecomastia has got them too. And so do I. I got some titties on me too.
That you don't ever plan on using.
My uterus. Because and I mean this with all disrespect, them kids.
Cupiosexual people may decide.
God damn it. Holy fuck. Okay. Hey. And just, I have nothing on that. I'm not saying nothing on it. Okay. I'm done.
Have a
I can't
sexual
watch
relationship despite not feeling sexual attraction while others don't. Both are completely valid and communication is key.
What are your preferred pronouns? They, them. Oh, I've never heard those before. What are they? They're what's known as neopronouns.
Okay, we're skipping through this discourse. This is too confusing for me, Hank Pecker. And it would probably be too confusing for even Hassan Pecker as well. We're skipping through the neo-pronoun stuff, okay? That's right.
Hi, I'm Jax, and I just came up with new neo-pronouns that combine...
Okay, we're done with this video. We're not watching the rest of this video. Okay, that's cool. All right, now, we're not watching this video ever again, okay? Whoever fucking sent this goddamn video to me, we're not watching it, okay? We're done with that, okay? That's...
Is like people with penises or people with vaginas, rather than saying male and female or men and women. While this can absolutely be inclusive for trans people, unfortunately it's not always the most inclusive language for intersex people. My advice is to use language that focuses on function and not just form. That means focusing on the actual function that you're talking about, such as people who can get pregnant, people who can get other people pregnant, people who are at risk of testicular cancer, and so on and so forth. This is much more inclusive because there are intersex people who are born with a vagina but don't have a uterus or ovaries or an ability to menstruate. This is because some people that are born with a penis don't have testes. So it's much more inclusive to say what you actually mean than it is to use language that works around that.
I'm trying to phrase this nicely and I can't yell.
14-year-olds should not be allowed access to the internet. I think we can all agree on that, okay? All right, we're moving on. We're not watching the rest of this, okay? As a part of the can't get an erection and can barely make someone pregnant gang, okay, don't want to be referred to as such.